Hi there, future civil servants. Are Venn diagram questions still confusing or slowing you down during practice tests? You're not alone. You've just clicked the right video. In this session, we're breaking down some of the most commonly asked Venn diagram questions in the civil service exam. The kind you've seen in reviewers, mock tests, or maybe got wrong before. So if you have no time to draw circles, that is not a problem. I'll show you how to analyze faster, eliminate smarter, and answer accurately even under pressure. So whether you're a first-timer or a retaker, you'll get practical strategies you can use immediately, and I'll walk you through every question with clear, simple explanations. So grab a pen, pause when you need to, and let's decode these questions together, one correct answer at a time. Ready to level up your score? Let's dive right in. In this video, we're going to do it a little bit different from the previews that we have recorded. Okay, so this time, the time for you to answer the question will be when you pause the video. So I repeat, we are still going to use the learning by doing process where I'm going to flash the question and then you pause the video, set your timer to 20 or 30 seconds, answer the question within that time, and then do as we have been doing before. Okay? So clear po sana yun, no? So hindi po ako ang magpo-pause. Kayo na po. Hindi na po kasama sa video natin yung time to solve. Okay, pero pwede po nyong i-pause, huwag nyong kakalimutan. Pag napakita ko na po yung tanong, I will ask you to pause the video, solve the question in 30 seconds, and then play for the explanation after 30 seconds. Okay po. Ayan, so let's begin. At this time, you have to pause the video, solve the question, and then come back after 30 seconds. Okay, now let's answer this question. So it says, in a class of 50 students, 30 are taking mathematics, 25 are taking science, and 15 are taking both. What both? Subjects, mathematics, and science. How many students are taking only mathematics? Okay, so let's try to illustrate that. Okay, so there are several ways for us to analyze this. One is by using the Venn diagram or the circles, putting the the values within the circles. Okay, and then let's answer the question based on the drawing. Okay, so paano ba ito natin ginagawa? Una, dapat identify natin ilan po ba yung subjects na pinag-uusapan dito. Kasi yung subjects natin, ito po yung specific events natin dun sa situation. So, ilan po ba subjects na pinag-uusapan? Dalawa po, mathematics and science. Okay po, no? So, let's just say this is your circle for mathematics. And, take note, meron po kasi siyang both. Ayan, no? 15 are taking both. So, since may both, meron po tayong intersection between the circle for math and the circle for science. Ayan po. Alright. So, how do we fill in the diagram? We always start with doon sa gitna, yung both. Okay, kung bakit? Kasi, kailangan nating maintindihan. Okay po ha? Doon po tayo sa both muna mag-start, sa gitna. Okay, kailangan nating maintindihan na kung sinabi niya na 30 are taking mathematics, ibig sabihin, Okay, looking at the figure, okay. So, may 15 na kay math. So, kung 30 lahat ang nagtitake ng math, di ilan na lang po yung nasa labas nitong intersection na to? 15. So, if you're gonna look at the circle for math, no? If you're gonna total the one inside the intersection and outside, but within math, ang total 30 pa rin. Okay po, so check na po tayo dyan. Next po, for science. How many are taking science? There are 25. But, we already have 15 inside science. Okay, so ilan na lang po ilalagay natin dito sa labas? 25 po yung total nila. May 15 na tayo doon. Okay, so 10 po. Ayun. So, sana na-gets niyo po yung explanation, no, kung paano po drawing yan. And then, of course, ano pa ba isang number dyan? Okay, 50 daw po silang lahat. Now, let's try to see. Ilan na po ba ang nailagay natin sa diagram? We have 15 plus 15 is 30 plus 10 is 40. Oh, okay. So, kung 50 silang lahat, okay, so we draw our rectangle or your square to show your universe. So, ilan pa po yung students na hindi po may gusto sa math and science? Meron pong 10. Ayan, just to complete the diagram. But do we really need to identify how many do not like both math and science? Hindi po. Hindi na po kailangan yan. But just so you know, that's the complete diagram. Alright? So, answering the question is how many students are taking only? Ayan po. So, ingat tayo dito sa word, only mathematics. Okay. So, if you are going to look at your figure, okay, eto, ano ba tong 15 na to? Likes math, pero gusto din ang science. So, yan ba yung only mathematics? Hindi po. Etong 15 na to, sila po yung may gusto ng math at may gusto pa ba silang iba na subject? Wala na. So, does that answer the question? Students taking only mathematics? Yes po. So, ito po ang ating sagot. So, just by direct analysis or identifying the answer from the figure. So, our answer is bravo for 15. So, there are only 15 students who are taking only mathematics. Ayan po. Okay, so sure na po ba tayo dyan? Yes po. Let's lock in our answer, which is bravo. Ayan. Okay, so sana po nakuha natin ang sagot. Okay. Moving to the next number. Okay, this is the point when you pause the video, solve the question, and then play after 30 seconds. Okay, so in this problem, it reads, in a survey of 100 people, 60 like coffee, 50 like tea. So while we're reading, we already marked the events. So we have coffee, 50 like tea, and 30 like both. Okay, coffee and tea. So again, meron na naman po tayong both. So ano ibig sabihin? May intersection tayo. So let's quickly draw that. This is coffee. This is tea. There's your intersection, and we said that is what? 30. So we always start from the middle. Okay, and then we move out. So how many like coffee? 60. So we already have 30 in the intersection. So we have 30 for coffee only. And then we have 50 for tea, but we already have 30 inside. So we only have 20 left for those who wants to drink tea only. Alright. Now, looking at the diagram, if we're going to add our values, we have 30, that's 60 plus 20, that's 80. And take note, we have 100 students. So, ilan po yung nasa labas? Yung may ayaw po ng coffee or tea. So, maybe gusto ng water lang, o di kaya milk, or hot choco. Ayan po. So, ilan po yun? 20. Ayan. Okay, so ang tanong, eto na. How many people like either coffee or tea? Ayan. So, medyo may, but not both. Ayan. So, but not both daw po. So, tanggalin ko na po si 30. Oops. Wait, let me just, So let me just remove 30 already, okay, from this. Why do we remove 30? Because hindi nga daw po kasama yung both. Ayan, okay. But not both. Either coffee or tea. So pag sinabing either coffee or tea, yung para mo na rin sinabing coffee lang or tea lang. Ayan po. Okay, so we add 30 and 20. That would give us what? 50. So again, our answer is bravo. Okay. Ayan po. Sure na po ba tayo dyan? Yes po. Let's lock in our answer. Bravo. Okay. Let's proceed to the next number. This is a point when you pause the video and do your solution. So this number reads, in a group of 120 people, 80 own a car, 50 own a motorcycle, and 30 own both. Okay, so what are our events? So we have car, we have both, so there's an intersection, we have the motorcycle, we start from within the both, okay, yung intersection, that's 30, so you have here 30, and for cars, how many? We have 80, but we already have 30 inside, so what's 80 minus 30? We have 50, and then for motorcycle, we have a total of 50, but we already have 30 inside, so we have here 20. All right, so total number of people, 120. So meaning, if you are to inspect our diagram, this is 50 plus 30 plus 20, that's just 100. So we still have 20 missing people, okay? So we put that outside, okay? But inside the universe, all right? So question, how many do not own any form of transportation? Okay, do not own any of the car or the motorcycle. Okay, so your answer is, by inspection, 20. All right, so your answer is alpha. Okay, so are we confident that this is the correct answer? Yes na yes. So what we do is put a very big check mark or cross out the number and lock in your answer, alpha. This is the point when you pause and solve the question in 30 seconds. This number reads, in a survey of 200 employees, 120 are involved in project A, okay, 80 are involved in project B, and 50 are involved in both. Oh, okay. It says there are 200 employees total. All right, so let's try to draw this. So we have project A, we have both, so we have an intersection. This is project B. And what is the intersection? 50. Let's cross that out already. Put it here. And we have, for project A, we have 120, but we already have 50 inside. So we put 70 outside. Ayan. So kailangan medyo mabilis din po tayo mag-subtract. Okay. And then there are 80 involved in project B, but we have 50 inside already. So we have here 30. There you go. So if you're going to take a look at this, we have 70 plus 30 is 100 plus 50, that's 150. But the total number of employees, we have 200. Therefore, there are still 50 which are not involved in doing projects A or B. Okay, so with that, let's answer the question. How many employees are involved in neither project? Neither. So when we say neither or neither, they are not involved in project A nor project B. Okay, so that would be the one that we find outside there. 50 is the answer. Okay. So they are not involved in either projects A nor B. Okay. So we have alpha. Are we sure? Yes po. Cross it out and lock in your answer, alpha. Moving on to the next question. So the question is supposed to be answered within 30 seconds. This is the point when you pause the video and do your own solution. Okay, so this question reads, which of the following sets must be mutually exclusive in a Venn diagram? Now, there's a term here that you have to understand. It says mutually exclusive. Ayan po. Ano po ba ang ibig nating sabihin pag sinabing mutually exclusive? Ito po ay yung wala po sila totaling kinalaman sa isa't isa. Okay. So, tingnan natin. Cats and mammals. May kinalaman ba sila? Opo, ang cats po ay mammals. So, mali na po ito. Vegetarian at saka meat eaters. May kinalaman ba sila sa isa't isa? Pwede bang yung vegetarian ay meat eater din? Hindi. Okay, so pwede po to. How about men, fathers, and teachers? Si men at saka fathers, pwede bang yung men yung isang isa sa mga men ay tatay din? Yes po, ayun, hindi po pwede yan. May intersection tayo. How about lawyers, politicians, and ay, nako, ito na ang perfect, no, na formula ng ating politicians. Siyempre, pag politician ka, public servant ka. Pwede rin, kung lawyer ka, mag-politician ka. Yan. So, hindi na rin po tama to. So, ang ating sagot ay walang iba, kundi bravo. Okay, yun po yung ibig sabihin ng mutually exclusive. Walang kinalaman sa isa't isa. Ngayon, okay. So, sure na po ba? Sure na? Lock in your answer. Bravo. This is a point when you pause and answer the question in 30 seconds. The question reads, all singers are musicians. Some musicians are composers. Tanong, which conclusion is valid? Alright, so first, just like earlier, we have to identify our events. Okay, so all singers. So singers, we have musicians. And then musicians are composers. So tatlo po. Singer, musicians, and composers. Ang words natin, all. Ayan po. So, all singers are musicians. Anong ibig sabihin? Lahat ng singers ay nasa loob ni musician. Okay. And then sabi, some musicians are composers. Oh, okay. So, some musicians are composers. Ayan po. So, ito po yung musicians na composers. Tanong, which conclusion is valid? Okay, let's take a, now while reading these choices, we have to, from time to time, sumisilip tayo dun sa ating drawing because that's gonna be our basis if it is valid or not. Okay, so ang tanong, all composers are singers. Ayan po, ito po si composer. May intersection ba sila ni singer? Wala po. Dito sa illustration ko, wala. Pero possible bang meron? Yes po. Pero hindi lahat. Ayan. So, hindi po ito valid. Next, some singers are composers. Pwedeng oo, pwedeng hindi. So, hindi rin ito valid. Okay, next. Some musicians are composers. May mga musicians daw po na composers. Yes po. Ayun na nga po yung given na po sa natin, di ba? Yan o. Some musicians are composers. All composers are musicians. Hindi rin po. Okay? So, obviously, ang sagot natin dito is Charlie. Sure ka na ba? Yes po. Cross it out and lock in your answer, Charlie. Okay, so for the next one, we pause and answer the question. Okay, So the question or the situation reads, which of the following Venn diagrams best represents apples, fruits, and food? Okay. Tanong, ano ba relationship ni apples and fruits? Lahat ng apples ay fruits. Tama po ba? Yes. So all apples are fruits. Let's put all the apples inside the fruit. And then next, how about the relationship of fruits and food? Oh, all fruits are food. All. Meron bang fruit na hindi food? Wala. So we have all fruits are food. There you go. So it says, letter A, 3 separate circles. No. Apples inside fruits. Yes. And both inside food. Yes. Oh, there you go. So we are already okay with Bravo, but just to be sure, we have to check Charlie and Delta first. We have to eliminate them. So fruits inside apples, oh, mali na. Fruits and apples are overlapping. Hindi naman po overlapping. Yung apples nga, all of them are fruits. So they are inside fruits. Alright. So our answer is definitely Bravo. We cross this out and lock in our answer, Bravo. Okay, so we have here another problem. It's time for you to pause and come back for the solution. Okay, so the situation reads, all teachers are humans. So what are your events? Teachers, humans. Some humans are writers. There we go. So it says, all teachers are humans. So teachers are inside humans, all of them. No one is left behind. And then it says, some humans are writers. Okay. So some humans are, writers. There you go. Okay, so we just have an intersection with humans for writers. Okay, so question. 2 overlapping circles. Which Venn diagram correctly represents that? 3 overlapping circles. Nope. Nope. 1 circle inside another. Okay, so this is correct. And a third partially overlapping. Alright. Okay. So, Delta is also wrong. Okay? So, your answer for this one is Charlie. So, we cross out the number because we're never gonna go back to this ever again. And lock in your answer, Charlie, so that you don't need to search for which you encircled during the process of elimination. Ayan. So I hope you're getting the hang of answering Venn diagram questions. Alright. So, what are the things to remember? Number 1, okay, is to draw. Okay. Actually, just to secure, you have to draw. Okay. And then, remember when you draw and we have like A, B, and then we have both. Okay, where do you start? With both. That's gonna be the intersection. Pagkatapos po niyan, tayo mag-draw ay sagutan natin yung tanong. Depende po sa tanong, nandyan po sa picture or sa drawing nyo yung isasagot. Okay. Kung ako po ang tatanungin, mas maganda pa rin po talaga mag-drawing. So, kung medyo hindi nyo naintindihan kung paano po mag-drawing, wag pong mag-alala. Dahil pwede naman po nating i-replay ang ating video. Ayan. At syempre pa, kung kayo po ay nasiyahan o di kaya naman ay may natutunan sa ating discussion sa session na ito, sana wag naman yung ipagdamot sa iba na matuto din sila. Remember, gaya na lagi yung sinasabi, the more the merrier, and of course, pag pumasa tayo, the merriest. Once again, ako po si Coach Meng for Academic Booster.